So feelings are indeed scary. I compare sitting with feelings to riding a wild stallion. Our relationship between the mind and heart. The heart has given us some crazy rides. It's scared the crap out of you sometimes, and you've also had some amazing, beautiful rides with it. But there's a bit of trepidation and caution in how we approach our feelings because our feelings can be scary. And society doesn't reward us being in our feelings. So it's easier to pick up a glass of scotch or pick up your phone and get busy doing something instead of feeling. And again, it takes tremendous courage to do this. But what I encourage all my patients is that try to sit with it for just a little bit. Sitting on the horse is much like doing an exercise. It's like, okay, if you can, you've sat there for 1 minute, can you now be there for 3? And part of the really important thing about sitting with our feelings for me is meditation. I think, part of the way I teach meditation is that it's important, number one, to acknowledge the feeling, but then to also let it go. Jon Kabat-Zinn, who wrote the book on mindfulness, says if you're in pain, the people that do well, that have chronic pain, and this is a scary reality that he's written, lay out the doormat for pain. Invite it in. Surrender. And that gives me goosebumps because that's a scary way to look at things. But the reality then also becomes, what is the utility in resisting that? So I think we should all practice riding on the horse. The next time you're feeling something intense, be with it for a little bit. The reality is most feelings and most mood states tend to change. And in my experience with meditation, I often say, we're all going to suck at it in the beginning. No one's good at it. But I see it as like the first third of the time that you sit, you're going to get ideas. Oh, what about that email? And oh, I forgot bananas. And oh, I should get up. And oh, I'm terrible at this. I'm thinking about bananas and emails. I need to get up. What am I doing here? Waste of time. I can't do this. Your eye opens. How long has it been? Oh, 4 minutes. God damn it. This is not working out. That's exactly what it should be. You're going to be terrible at it because you just haven't done it before. The example I gave with the parking lot is important because I tell everybody that, like meditation, when you started learning to drive, you were terrible at it too. You couldn't listen to music and adjust the rearview mirror and text while you were driving when you were learning. And now look at you, how far you've come. And the reality is, why do you think meditation would be anything different? And that to me, again, it's like, you have to want it. You want it to drive, you're all driving. And to me, sitting with our feelings is another tremendously important part of that.